So hello and welcome back to Ride with Will headquarters. In this video I will be fully stripping and cleaning this frame ready for a sanding and a respray. Let's give this bike a new lease of life. Welcome to the strip down of my SLR. Now, for one of a couple of reasons, the gear cable is not coming out. I imagine it's just rusted in the housing and so I can't change the gear. I'm going to have to remove the entire shifter unit and then pull the cable out manually like that. Which means first job is going to be taking the bar tape off. Now, I've had this bike nearly 5 years and I've never changed this bar tape, taken it off or cleaned it properly. So this could be gross. This could be gross. Was actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Couple of marks, couple of weird bits, but not too bad. Right, let's get these levers off. Okie dokie, so we can dump the housing. That's an easy bit. Get rid of that. And the brake cable should just be in here. Just like that. Yeah, it was the housing causing this not to be able to come through. So if I pull on the cable, I can come down through the gears. Which should. There she is. Just in there. That's what I need. So if I now push, there we go. Ta-da! Looks kind of like a chicken leg. Anyway, and now let's repeat the same thing for the other side. Get that lever off. And there's the other one. Cable's already out of this one, so we'll just take the brake cable off. That is the levers and cables all removed from this bike. What should we do next? Whew. That bottom bracket hasn't moved in years. I think I'm gonna have a cuppa and come back to it, because that's in there hard. Bear with me. Okie dokie, back and rejuvenated, it is time to crack this bottom bracket. Let's have it. Whew. Ow. Well, that hurt. Okay, so manpower isn't getting it done. Let's try electrical power. Oh, why did I not try that earlier? Brilliant. Just the handlebars, headset and forks to take off now. Should be quick. See, apart from the headset being a little rusty, it's held together quite well. The bearings have rusted all the way through though, top and bottom. Predictably, the bottom ones are much worse. It's not the end of the world. Okay, so I need to take all the little tiny screws out so that I can sand the frame and get it scuffed up, ready for some primer. But we are there. The frame is stripped. The bike is bare. Have a look. Right, now all that's done, we can get to sanding and scuffing. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's have it. As I learned from the last time I sanded a frame down to respray, hand sanding takes forever. Back to the power tools. It is time to get this corner of Ride with Will Mega Base ready for spray painting. That's good enough. So now the frame is all sanded down, I've put the old little screws back in, I've put the old bottom bracket back in so that when I spray it the thread doesn't get covered in paint. Blocked the seat post hole. Where the gear hanger goes is covered as well. She's ready for primer. I'm using grey primer. I'm probably going to end up doing 4 coats of primer. Let's get going. I want full coverage, so I've read the instructions this time. If anyone watched the Vengeance video, I didn't read the instructions and the first layer was a waste of time. Better this time. And that is coat 1. 3 more to go. I can do the next coat in about 2.5 hours time. So I'll check back in then. This first coat isn't designed to cover like anything really. It's just a base primer. And then every layer we do, we'll add more and more until my whole base is grey. Oh. Here we go, 2 hours later and time for the second coat of primer. There we go, that is coat 2 and it is now night time. So I shall leave it overnight now, come back in the morning for coat 3. See you in about 1 second. Here we are the next day, ready for coat number 3. Let's have it. Time for coat number 4. Okay, so we are on day 3 of spray painting this frame and all the primer is done. It's time for a bit of colour. Now, I saw a bike out and about and I can't remember where and I can't remember what type of bike it was, but it was like grey with like black streaks and then it had like pink and purple splatters all over it and it actually looked wicked. I'm fairly sure it was a single speed dirt jumper, but I'm not too sure. Anyway, it looked awesome, and so that's kind of what I'm gonna try and recreate. Wish me luck. So here we go. I'm gonna start off with the black. I'm just gonna do sort of like streaks down the frame to give it a little bit of oomph, and then come back when this is sort of touch dry, and then go over it with the spackle pattern and see what happens. I mean, worst case, I'll just sand it all down and start again. Let's go. I'm gonna do the same thing with the forks. Okay, so because the entire thing is sort of a thin layer, I'm gonna come back in about an hour when it's touch dry and then see how it's looking. If it needs any top ups, then we'll go from there. Here we go, a little while later, the black accents have dried, and so it's time to put some colour on top. Let's see what we can do. Now I'm thinking purple first because it's darker, so we'll put some of this on, get some patterns going. When it dries, do the pink over the top and see how it looks.
This is gonna look so cool. I'm so happy with it.
Time for the light colour. Okay, so that is in essence all the painting done. I'm gonna do 4 coats of clear coat lacquer on top as like a protective coat afterwards. But the same as the primer, they need 2 hours between each coat at least, and then I can polish it down afterwards. So I'll probably come back to this evening and have another look then. But it is coming along. I absolutely love it. I'm gonna need it to stop raining so that I can show you it in the daylight, but I am so happy with how it's turned out. So clear lacquer basically forms a protective coating over the paint. Now, Google recommends 1 to 2 for a basic, and then if you plan to buff it up, smooth it over and polish it afterwards, 6 or 7. I hate that. Why did I do that? Anyway, when it comes to clear lacquer, Google recommends one or 2 coats for basic coverage, and then 6 or 7 for a full, like if you wanted to like re-sand it and then buff everything up with one of those like sponge drill things. I'm not doing that, I'm going straight in the middle. We're gonna do 4. 4 primer, 4 lacquer. Let's have it.
I hope this don't mess it up.
We'll leave that off for a second. It's time for coat 4, the last coat of lacquer. Sounds like an anime or something. The last coat of lacquer. Let's get it. There we have it, another day and another big chunk of progress. I'll be back in the morning. Okay, so it is the next morning, everything is dry, the final coat of lacquer is done. I'm gonna put a coat of wash on wax just to protect it 1 stage further, and then the frame is done. Everything's finished. We're using waterless wash on wax. It's the same one I use for my gravel bike, for my touring bike. It's just a protective layer, makes cleaning it easier, and it just protects the paint 1 more layer. So why not? Let's get that done, and then I'll show you it out in the daylight before it starts raining again. And then with a brand new cling cloth, I'm just gonna wipe off all the excess. And the same thing on the forks. That shine is immense. Okay, so let's go and have a look at it in the daylight. I really hope that that has come... Seagulls. I really hope that the colour has come across on the camera. Obviously the weather's a bit shocking today. It's a bit overcast, there's clouds everywhere, and so it's not the best lighting. However, I really hope it has come across and you can see what I was going for. It's like grey underlayer, and then I put all the black lines on, and then a bit of tone just everywhere. I love it. I'm so happy with how it's turned out. Now, I've just got to build it. So you're gonna have to check in for the next episode when we build this bike up. And I will do a walkthrough components wise in that video as to what we're building. Like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one.